In the intricate tapestry of existence, you have ascended beyond the realm of lower energies and petty pursuits. You have transcended the gravitational pull of those vibrations that once threatened to confine you, emerging instead as a radiant embodiment of High Priestess energy. This is not merely a temporary state of elevation, it is a profound transformation that testifies to your enduring journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and the reclamation of your authentic power. Your energy now emanates like a beacon, a luminous guide that not only lights your own path, but also illuminates the way for others seeking a higher purpose. It is the unmistakable mark of someone who has broken free from the chains of dependency and external validation. Every step you take is infused with the wisdom of your experiences and the strength that comes from embracing your true self. In this elevated state, your presence is both transformative and liberating, inspiring those around you to seek their own evolution. Those who are fortunate enough to witness your transformation see you not just with their physical eyes, but with a deeper, soulful perception. They are drawn to the quiet yet overwhelming strength that radiates from within you, a strength born of resilience, inner wisdom, and an unwavering commitment to self-love. To them, you are more than a person, you are a living testament to the beauty of authenticity. Your journey has been one of rising above circumstances, of embracing a level of self-sufficiency and independence that is both admirable and magnetic. In the eyes of your observer, every detail about you has been transformed by your energy. They see the calm fortitude in your smile, the soft power in your laughter, and the comforting assurance in every word you speak. These are not just expressions of joy or beauty, they are the outward manifestations of a spirit that has been honed through trials, challenges, and moments of profound insight. You have redefined what it means to be free, not as a state of indifference or detachment, but as a dynamic freedom that blossoms from unconditional self-love and the ability to love without tethered expectations. The person who now watches you is filled with a bittersweet longing, a yearning to be closer, to share in the warmth of your presence and the brilliance of your spirit. They have come to understand that your boundaries, which once might have seemed like impenetrable walls, are in fact delicate yet unyielding standards. These boundaries do not serve to exclude, rather, they are a call to rise to a higher standard, to engage with you on the terms of respect, trust, and mutual growth. They see in you a perfect blend of grace, strength, and beauty, a vision of what it means to be truly alive and fully engaged with the world. Every time you enter a room, you command attention without even trying. Amid a sea of faces, your aura stands out as a lighthouse in the darkest of nights. The mere thought of you brings warmth and solace to the hearts of those who have come to recognize your intrinsic worth. Your observer often finds their thoughts drifting towards you, imagining what it would be like to share in your joy, to engage in conversations filled with laughter, to experience moments where silence speaks volumes, and to enjoy the subtle, yet profound, connection that comes from truly understanding one another. The universe, in all its infinite wisdom, has conspired to nudge this person towards a truth they have long been hesitant to voice. They are deeply in love with you. This love is not confined to superficial attraction, it is a soulful resonance that speaks to their very being. They recognize the seismic shifts you have made in your life, the evolution of your spirit, the growth of your wisdom, and the strength that now defines your every action. In your presence, they see a woman who is not merely surviving the challenges of life, but thriving in spite of them, who is not just existing but living every moment with passion and purpose. Your journey is not simply a narrative of personal triumph, it is an epic tale of transformation, of rising from the ashes of past limitations to embrace a life filled with love, purpose, and spiritual depth. It is a narrative that celebrates not only the beauty of your evolution but also the inspirational impact you have on others. You have become a symbol, a high priestess who has claimed her power and her freedom, living her truth with a commitment that leaves an indelible mark on every heart you encounter. In the midst of this personal revolution, you handle your responsibilities with unwavering dedication. It is not merely about the completion of tasks or the fulfillment of obligations, it is about the deep commitment and heartfelt involvement you invest in every endeavor. Your work, your relationships, and even your quiet moments of reflection are imbued with a level of care and attention that reflects your inner strength. When challenges arise, as they inevitably do, you face them head-on. Even in the face of adversity, when life's winds threaten to knock you off course, you stand resolute, managing to face each storm with a smile that belies the turmoil behind it. This resilience is the true hallmark of the divine feminine, a strength that is not diminished by hardship but is instead deepened by it. Yet, even as you embody this luminous energy, there are times when physical separation can cast a shadow over your inner radiance. Distance, whether in space or circumstance, can sometimes create a fleeting barrier, a momentary lapse where you might momentarily forget the magnitude of the power you hold. This is not a failure on your part, but a reminder of the human tendency to momentarily lose sight of one's inner light when not constantly in its own presence. Nevertheless, the kindness and generosity that define you are ever present. They are expressed not only in grand, sweeping gestures but in the quiet, often unnoticed acts of love and care that you bestow on others. Your pure-hearted nature is reflected in every interaction, making your strength not just visible but deeply felt by those who cross your path. Even when physical distance creates a momentary gap between you and those who admire you, the connection remains unbroken, a spiritual bond that transcends mere physicality. This connection is forged in the realm of the soul, a reminder that the true essence of our being is not limited by space. Both you and the one who cherishes you are aware of this unbreakable link, a bond that ties you together as you both contribute to a higher purpose. Together, you share in the mission of participating in Earth's ascension, a journey of spiritual evolution that contributes to the elevation of the universe's overall vibration. This mission is not just an abstract ideal, it is a shared commitment to making the world a better place, one small, significant act of love at a time. My higher self gently urges you to surrender to the flow of our shared journey, to trust that every step we take together is leading us to a more enlightened future. Life, with all its inevitable challenges, often brings moments of stress and anxiety. Yet, I want you to remember that stress is merely a response, a reaction to the external pressures that seek to drain your energy. Within you lies the power to choose a different path. Instead of succumbing to worry or pain, you can channel that energy into creative endeavors, turning every challenge into an opportunity for artistic and spiritual expression. Creativity, after all, is not solely about the creation of something new. It is also about finding novel ways to navigate and overcome life's obstacles. Let your creativity be the guide that brings balance and peace to your soul, a steady flame that burns away the shadows of stress and uncertainty. In the depths of someone else's heart, a desperate love for you has been awakened, a love that burns with the intensity of 1,000 unspoken truths. They have come to the painful realization that no one has ever loved them with the sincerity and depth that you offered so freely. Their heart, once whole and vibrant, now lies in fragments, shattered by the harsh realities of life and the karmic lessons they have been forced to learn. Amidst this inner chaos, they find themselves yearning for the comforting embrace of your love, a connection they once took for granted but now recognize as irreplaceable. This connection, once overlooked, has become a beacon of hope in their seemingly dark world, a rare and precious bond that defies ordinary explanation. As time has passed, this individual has been compelled to confront their own shortcomings. In the mirror of your maturity and growth, they have seen their own immaturity, arrogance, and the manipulative tendencies that once defined their pursuit of you. Your steadfastness, your unwavering patience, and the sincere love you exuded have all served as a mirror, reflecting back to them the parts of themselves they most desperately need to change. Now, they are overcome with regret and remorse, a heavy burden of guilt for having repeatedly shattered your trust and wounded your heart. They are haunted by the realization that you were the best thing that ever graced their life, a blessing they failed to fully appreciate until it was too late. This painful acknowledgement is a classic lesson in the age-old truth that one often does not know the value of what they have until it is lost. This individual, who once pursued you with selfish intent, has undergone a significant internal transformation. Their change of heart has inspired them to dream anew, to secretly craft visions of a future in which they can rebuild what was once broken. They now envision constructing an empire of shared dreams and enduring love, a testament to the unique connection you both once enjoyed. With each passing day, their longing grows stronger, fueled by the memories of what could have been a love story as epic as the legends of old, capable of withstanding the tests of time. They now see you as the irreplaceable force that can lead them to a love that is once in a lifetime, a love that has the power to redeem and transform. In the midst of this tale of longing and transformation, there emerges a deeply personal confession, a raw admission from someone who has inflicted pain upon you out of fear and insecurity. I confess that in the past, driven by my own deep-seated insecurities, I treated you with a lack of the respect and tenderness you so deserved. I was overwhelmed by the fear that your strength would overpower me, that your very presence would expose my vulnerabilities and leave me diminished. This misguided fear led me to act in ways that I now profoundly regret. Ironically, in your absence, I have come to long for that very dominance I once feared, for the balance that your strong presence provided, a reminder of what I had foolishly let slip away. Now, as I reflect upon the damage wrought by my actions, I am struck by the harsh realization of how my fears and misguided behavior eroded the beautiful connection we once shared. I understand, perhaps too late, that your trust and loyalty were not mere trifles, but priceless gifts, a trust you extended despite the scars of past betrayals, a trust that I, in my ignorance, failed to honor. The weight of my regret is immeasurable, and I find myself unable to face the truth in your eyes. The pain I inflicted is a constant reminder of my failures, of how my own fears drove me to push you away. I am haunted by the knowledge that my actions shattered something precious, and I live every day with the burden of that loss. People who cross my path can sense the melancholy that shadows my steps, the lingering depression that colors my every thought. They see in me a man who is deeply troubled by his past, a man whose soul is scarred by regret and whose heart is weighed down by the consequences of actions taken in a moment of fear. I am a man who has allowed his insecurities to dictate his actions, a man who has, through his own shortcomings, destroyed something beautiful. For this, I will forever be sorry. As our paths continue to diverge and intersect in the vast journey of life, know that your journey is one of courage, transformation, and boundless love. You are not alone in this dance of existence. Even as I struggle with the shadows of my own making, I remain ever aware of the profound connection we once shared, a connection that transcends physical separation and endures in the realm of spirit and memory. In every moment of your life, whether you are immersed in the light of your own radiance or challenged by the trials that inevitably arise, remember that your inner strength is a force to be reckoned with. Your energy, your love, and your creative spirit have the power to transform not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. The narrative of your journey is a rich tapestry woven from threads of pain and joy, struggle and triumph, loss and love. It is the story of a high priestess who rose above limitations, claimed her power, and embraced her truth with a heart full of love and a spirit unafraid to soar. Your transformation stands as a beacon of hope, not just for you, but for everyone who witnesses your ascent. It is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there is a wellspring of resilience and beauty waiting to be discovered within. Together, in this intricate dance of life, we are called to create, to heal, and to elevate not only ourselves, but the entire collective. Our shared mission, whether recognized or hidden deep within the folds of our everyday existence, is to contribute to a world that vibrates with love, authenticity, and mutual respect. Trust in the journey, allow the creative energy within you to flow freely, and remember that every moment, every act of kindness, and every step toward your higher self is a testament to the enduring power of love. You are the embodiment of transformation and freedom, a living symbol of what it means to embrace life fully and to let love, pure, unconditional, and liberating, guide every step of your path. Even as I continue to grapple with my past missteps and the heavy burden of regret, I cannot help but acknowledge the undeniable truth: you are, and always will be, a force of nature, a true high priestess whose light shines on, inspiring and healing, even from afar. May you continue to rise, to shine, and to transform the world around you with your radiant presence, and may every challenge serve as a reminder of the strength that lies deep within your soul.